They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Already.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield is Knowles. And he's in. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Wright adds the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the set. Alert! Alert! Ready?
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He's brought down by Jarrell Peppers. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
57-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
This is 3rd and 6.
Get it. Cougar 19. 18. 5 in.
From the gun, here's Milton to the hands of Jaden Blue. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right there.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 91 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Right, adds the extra point. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Milton. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
32-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Buckley, very good pass. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set. Dragon, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
Throw once more, and here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. and 10. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5.
Make your taxi. Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Deron Black. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Let's go now. Ready?
On play action, here's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. 2nd and inches. As we are ready to get back underway. Now a give up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Matthew Wright to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back of the field.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have a Texans first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
First and 10.
To throw, it's Stroud. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Why, Tony?
Stroud to throw. And deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Nick Martin is there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Check, Bobcat.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's got it about the 8. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And They're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make it.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap. Go.
And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 Texans.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Right adds the extra point. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one fielded at the 15. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hey, south. All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's the versatile Jordan James. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
All right. 18. What's that?
In motion now, it's Collins. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Trap all lead, trap 60, 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion now, it's Collins. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. They run into the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, like that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Only quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Pickens. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They stop him. Donovan is a rusher. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Forced to his right, and that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be 4th down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. Right kick is good, and the Texans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend it.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's big Christian Wilkins in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
60 Maverick, 60 back, 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 26-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
We're on to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable. Now, Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the nose.
First down.
2J.
First and goal.
Look at high. Ow, okay. 18. Okay.
Stroud. Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right now.
And he's going to be taken down to 37. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Terry Warrior, 70. 60 Bison.
On play action, here's Milton. That's down the field for Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now Milton. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Oh! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Texans.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one back.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
They'll send a man in motion left. Back to throw. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Houston.
13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
They'll go with James. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll come up here, first and 10.
All right.
They keep it on the ground with James. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
All right.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
18.
line.
What's up?
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, Texans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Okay,
This is first and 10.
get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
On the coverage.
And it'll bring up second down.
Ready. Get up.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now Wright to add the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 4.
38. Cowboys 34.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 46-yard line.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A throw, right side. Things are pretty much spoken for.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.